See, I was born in Poland originally, came to the United States when I was 11, and trained most of my life in Chicago. My undergrad was actually in visual arts, and I think medicine kind of became near and dear to my heart, but always wanted to find a way to combine medicine with art, and I think where I am today kind of marries those fields very well. I finished a general surgery residency back in Chicago, and then I went on to train in plastic surgery at University of Utah, and after that I did 1 year aesthetic plastic surgery fellowship in Beverly Hills. Part of my time in training actually happened in San Diego, and ever since we left San Diego, every single place that we lived in outside of San Diego never compared. So one of our incentives was to really come back to San Diego. Well, between the 3 kids, I think that keeps us pretty busy, especially the 15-year-old now that he is growing up and getting a driver's license. One of my personal passions is cars and driving, and he is definitely on board with that as well. So I'm proud to say I taught him how to drive a stick shift before he ever got a driver's license. He will get his license on a stick shift, and we kind of share that passion, so that makes it easy. So the Brazilian butt lift is a very popular procedure around the world, and it basically involves shifting fat around in any given person. So we liposuction a problem area that a patient has, and we take the fat and we transfer it over to an area that they want to curve out a little bit more. One of the trends I noticed when I was working in Beverly Hills is that I want a BBL, but I don't want a big butt. So what we did as a community of plastic surgeons, we sort of trended towards this new concept of a skinny BBL, which applies to any given patient that is actually very well fit, but there are certain problem areas on their body that they just cannot control in the gym. So we definitely have technology to try to visualize what the result may look like. One of the technologies that we use is Vectra. We have that in the office, and what that does is it takes a scan of the patient's entire body in 3 dimensions. Digitally we can shave away the fat areas and potentially augment the flatter areas. And it's really a tool of communication for me and the patient, and gets us on the same page, and I think the results are better because of that. I think people like my results because I really take the time. I think my procedures do take a little bit longer, but I get to be a lot more precise. I get to use smaller cannulas. I get to use all these techniques that I think are very important in order to give them not just that immediate result, but that lifelong result in a smooth contour. I think that takes time, it takes precision, but it's worth it. So I was happy to find out that my satisfaction rate for this procedure was 98%, or 4.9 stars, I think I saw somewhere. And I think it comes from the fact that I really do take the time and be very precise about the procedure, and again focus on that long-term result as opposed to just the immediate result for the patients.